never realized before this point exactly what the depth of my feelings for you were. I never understood that I felt the way that I felt. I thought it was a miscalculation. I thought it was not possible. I didn't think that I could ever feel the way that you make me feel. I didn't think that it was a thing until I met you. And my oh my, the impact that you've had on me, that your love has had on my life, it's changed me. And I didn't even know that I was missing anything before. I didn't know that this other side existed. And if I knew what it would have been like to feel and understand what I was feeling, oh man, I would have done things so differently. The love that you've given me, I didn't recognize it soon enough to stop my bad habits. I thought that it was just like everything else I had ever experienced and that I was mistaken. I didn't understand at that time what I do now, and that you and your love are real and consistent and deep and wide and all-encompassing. And I just denied it. I denied it to you. I denied it to myself. And now that I don't have it in my world, it's so evident that it's missing. It's so in my face that something is so drastically different between before and now. And I'm telling you, it's like I live in a completely different world. And I just want to get back to the world that I was finally able to be happy in. And that's when you were in my world and I was in yours, and when we were sharing each other's world. As I look back on my life, that's really the only time that I felt deep, genuine happiness and attraction, and what I've just found out to be deep love. Oh man, your love completely changed me. The way that I think, the way that I speak, the way that I move now. Everything, I filter everything through you and your love and your light and your lens. I want to be just as good as you are. I want to be just as loving. I want to be just as light and positive and strong. I want to be like you in your love. I want to be with you in your love. I want to be able to love the way you love, and then I want to love you like that, the same way you love me, deeply, unconditionally. That's all I've been able to think about lately, is you, the impact that you've had on me, how different your love is from anything that I've ever felt before that called itself love, and how sad I am without it, without you. I see more clearly now than ever that we are meant to be together. And I can surmise that from this pain that I feel being without you, and the longing I have in my soul for you, not just physically, but intellectually, emotionally, spiritually. I want to join myself with you, and I want to walk this journey with you called life. And I want to do things that we're going to look back one day with just remembering the good times that we've made together, all the twists and turns that led us to finally being together. I want that. I'm ready to make that happen in any way that I can. What can I do? Is there anything I can do? Is there any way that I can rebuild this love? Is there any way for me to rekindle this flame? Do you still feel anything for me? I was in a bad spot when you offered me yourself and your love, and I didn't think that I was worth it. I didn't think of myself as valuable. I didn't think that you were making a wise decision by choosing to love me. And I realize now, after all this time, that you don't choose who you love. It sweeps you off your feet, and before you know it, you're in the thick of it. And that real love is the choice to show up and prove that love through action on a day-by-day basis. And that's something that I failed to do. But I'm ready to cut away all the BS. I'm ready to remove any and everything that's been in our way. And I'm ready for us to finally have nothing standing in between us. Not my baggage, not my failures, nothing. Just you, me, and us. That's the way it should have been. That's the way it should be now. That's the way I want it. What about you? What do you want? Because I know I want you, every part of you. I'm grateful to you for sharing your love with me and for showing me that you can love me because of and in spite of who I am and my flaws and my weaknesses. I'm thankful that you're so solid in who you are. You're so sure of yourself that I wasn't able to confuse you with my lack of stability in my life. And because of my own war within myself and my own confusion, I'm grateful to you for not allowing me to have my way and just treat you however. I'm grateful to you for drawing that line in the sand and for sticking to it. I'm grateful to you in a way that I've told everybody that I've met so far since you, that you've had this indescribable effect on me. I never knew what it felt like to be loved before or after you. And I just want to return to that. I want to return to you. And I promise you this time I'm not in the same position that I was. I'm in a spot where I can not only accept and receive your love, but even better, I'm at a spot where I can reciprocate now. I can show you the depth of my own love for you. And that's really all I want, is an opportunity to show you what I've wanted to show you this entire time. It was unfair of me to make you be the one to make the relationship work. It was unfair of me to put that on your shoulders. It was unfair of me to be so cowardice when it comes to how I approached you and how I approached us. These are all things that I've been addressing in this time that we've been apart. And it's all in an attempt to hopefully make this time that we've been apart come to an end, so that hopefully we could get back together. And that way we could spend our lives together. And so that I could be happy with you, and that you could be happy with me. Because at the end of the day, I know I love you.